One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging.
Oh, got you.
I'm froze up. I can't move.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petty Gene Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Safeguard Insurance. Our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need, so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Lake Area Sports basketball broadcast. Richard Sharp here along with Mr. Seven Hurt as we're ready to bring you some round ball action here from Center Ridge, Arkansas on the campus of Nemo Vista High School as they are playing host here tonight to Mount Vernon Enola, a pair of former conference mates, conference rivals, you could say, as we'll have the Mount Vernon Enola Lady Warhawks doing battle with the Nemo Vista Lady Redhawks first. Lady Redhawks unbeaten on the season at 5-0. As for the Lady Redhawks, still in search of their first win on the campaign trail. They're 0-4. We're about to have, I believe, the national anthem and moment of silence and Pledge of Allegiance. So we'll turn our attention there. We'll have the starting lineups as well. So we'll be right back in just a bit. All right, here's the starting lineups. We'll start with the Lady Warhawks of Mount Vernon Enola. Number 12, Alyssa Gilbert. Number 11, Olivia McClelland. Number 23, Desi McCarty. Number 4, AJ Person. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 21, Marley Raby. Lady Warhawks 5-0 on the season. They're coached by Adam Carlton. And now here are the Lady Redhawks, 0-4 on the season, coached by Corey Collins. Number 3, Dalen Short. Number 4, Carly Perkins. Number 11, Hazy Philpott. number 21, Izzy DeSalvo, and number 44, Briley Hammett. So we're about ready to get going here. One of two locations we are at with Lake Area Sports basketball coverage. We wrapped up coverage earlier today from Quitman of the Class 2A state volleyball tournament. We were able to bring the statewide feed for that tournament, and looks like it'll be a good state championship matchup between Mansfield and Conway Christian. Conway Christian came back from down 2 sets to force a 5th and decisive set, and they won it. So that'll be their first trip to the state championship game there in the Spa City Hot Springs on Saturday. As for Mansfield, they'll be going for a 4-peat.
Wow. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't in any sport whatsoever. Here's McCarty going up against Perkins. McCarty gets to the ball, and Mount Vernon Enola will have it first. Raby, left corner, 3, and it's good. Up and in for Marley Raby. Quick start here for the visitors.
Looks like we're going to have a turnover. She stepped over the line.
And so quickly it'll go back to the Lady Warhawks. Nearly got another bucket right there as that rebound pulled down by number 4, Carly Perkins. And Lady Redhawks will work it across for the first time in this one. Nearly knocked away by Alyssa Gilbert as DeSalvo knocks that one down. Makes it 3-2. Inside, Raby, now back out. Corner pocket, 3, up and in. That was number 12, Alyssa Gilbert. Back-to-back triples now to begin this game for the visitors. 6-2 our score. Here's Perkins, top of the key, trying to answer right back with one of her own. No good. Quick rebound there by Short. Back over to Perkins. Perkins now over to Short. She's double-teamed by Gilbert and Person. And DeSalvo runs into traffic there. Has to give it up to Short. She goes up and in, banking it home inside. 2-point game in favor of the Lady Warhawks. Raby quickly inside, tries to feed it to McCarty. She's unable to haul in the pass, and Briley Hammett has the steal. Ball pushed up to Short. Minute and a half gone by here in the first quarter as A.J. Person picks off the steal, and she is fouled. May have got knocked in the eye or the face there. She's kind of favoring that eye. As Raby will throw it into her. 7, our first official call together, I do believe.
Indeed.
As there's a great feed between the two classmates. That was Raby finding McCarty underneath for the deuce. Our first call together officially here from Center Ridge. And we'll be on the call multiple times as Mount Vernon Enola and Southside B Branch are in the same conference. We'll have those calls together in that 2A2 league. As here's a steal.
Look forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to another great historic season here on Lake Area Sports as McCarty just off the mark follows it up, and she's fouled on the way back up. So she'll head to the line for a pair. But, yeah, we were here. It's hard to believe it's already been a week since you, me, and Austin were here. Y'all called the game.
Southside versus Nemo.
Right, yes. Kind of helped y'all show you the ropes a little bit more and how the system works. And so here we are a week later, back at it. Foul was called on DeSalvo. That's her second personal, as well as a second team foul, as both those free throws are good for McCarty. She's got 4 early points here.
Got a steal.
And found to Gilbert, up no good. McCarty, another rebound, nearly came through the putback. Here's Raby. She loses it to Hammett. Knocked away, picked up there by Perkins. Perkins over to the right side to Philpott. Philpott is bottled up, and Coach Collins is going to have to burn a timeout right here. With 5:31 left in the first quarter, Mount Vernon Enola leads Nemo Vista 10-4. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back after this word from one of our sponsors on Lake Area Sports, with coverage being brought to you by Petit Jean Fiber.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time.
All
For
right,
quality
we're back
trusses
here
built to
from
last, contact Knapp
Nemo
Truss
Vista.
at 870-948-2105 to schedule your
I
project
thought she
estimate
took one
today.
too many right there.
Since
Back to
1954,
MVE.
FL Davis Ace has
Build on
proudly
this
served the
6-point
Greers
lead.
Ferry Lake area by
Here's a pass
providing
over
the
to
best
Gilbert.
hardware and home
Gilbert down
improvement
left
needs
corner
to
to
our
Raby.
customers.
She's already knocked down a
Stop by
three in
one
this
of our
first
6
quarter.
Arkansas
And a little
locations
too
in
easy
Greers
there
Ferry,
as McClellan
Springs,
finds
Sherwood,
underneath there.
Pea
Desi
Ridge,
McCarty make it
Fayetteville,
6
or
points and
Centerton,
counting for
and
her
let us
now.
show you why
She has
we're
half
more
of the
than just a
team's
hardware store.
offensive
We have
production.
something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have
Short.
to offer. Need a new mower?
Over
We've got
to
you
Robinson.
covered. Need it
Robinson
repaired?
goes
No
up.
problem. From custom
Short,
paint
or
matching
shot
to
falls
the best
short, excuse me,
brands
as
and grilling,
it goes out of
FL
bounds.
Davis Ace has got it all.
And
We're
Corey
also
Kyle
home to
will
Lake
check in here, the
Boutique,
junior
featuring
for
clothing, footwear,
Mount Vernon
jewelry,
Nola, and out
accessories,
of the game
furniture,
will go
home decor,
Gilbert.
gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why FL Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Raby over to Kyle. Knocked away. Stolen. Get the ball now is Robinson. Robinson over in the corner to Short in front of the Lady Warhawk bench. Perkins will have the honor of inbounding here. Just forgot to stop the commercial there. Now we're good. Perkins saw about stepping into a three there. Instead, she'll give it up to Robinson. Now Perkins will take the open three and knock it down. Big triple there for Carly Perkins. That makes it 12-7 with 4:12 left here in the first quarter. AJ Person here on the other end. Looks for an open teammate. She'll swing it over the right side as Raby tries to fire in her second three of the quarter. She misses, and here come the Lady Redhawks again.
No, Richard, I've covered the Redhawks the last couple games, and it's good to see them really get into it this first quarter.
Right.
We've waited the last couple games. We had to wait till the second half to get them fired up, but it's good to see them in the first quarter getting some action in.
Right, and these Lady Warhawks are your defending 2A state champions, and they're off to a hot start to their season, looking to defend that title from last season. Perkins over the left side to Robinson. Now Perkins again with it. DeSalvo knocked away and stolen by McCarty. Here comes Raby leading the charge. Up off the mark with the left hand, but to the line she'll go 4-2. Raby with 3 points already. She'll look to make it 4 and 5 right here as the foul was charged to Perkins, her first personal, as well as a third team foul for the Lady Redhawks, which means the Lady Warhawks are 2 away from the bonus here with 3:29 left in the opening session of play. Here comes number 12, Ashlyn Baker, in for the first time. And Raby misses both of them. A rare misses for her, right. McCarty out to Corey Kyle for the triple, and she knocks that one down. Splash. Lead up to 8 now. Visitors are rolling here in this first quarter. Perkins and a timeout, another timeout. I believe that was to save a 10-second violation or 10-second call.
Yeah, he was about 2 seconds away from that.
Right. So Nemo Vista now down to 3 timeouts. When we come back, Mount Vernon Nola clinging to all 5 of theirs. We'll be right back after this word.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience.
And we are back out of the timeout. 3:01 left in this first quarter as Corey Kyle tries to force a jump ball there going against Robinson. McCarty coming away with the rock. And she's called for a carry. Running into traffic there close to midcourt. Ball skipped over to Short. Short works it across the timeline and picked off by Person. Person can rack up those steals in a hurry. She's got the speed and the great hands to do so. McClellan quickly inside McCarty, up, and whistle blown before the shot. So it will be on the floor, and it will be charged to number 44, Briley Hammett.
Already their fourth team foul of the first quarter.
And for those that are watching that do not know, that haven't made it out to an in-person basketball game, when 5 fouls are reached, is that shot is missed by Mount Vernon Nola. They get the offensive rebound, fresh shot clock, but a travel. Charged against McClellan. She commits that sin of traveling. What was I going to say? The fouls, when 5 is reached, it's automatic 2 shots, so there's no more 1-and-1, and that's supposedly to cut down on fouls. Or to cut down on injuries, I should say, actually, to lessen the chance of that. As there's a turnover. Back to the guests.
Yeah, Richard, I would have loved that double bonus to be in effect when I used to play, but
right,
it works.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a kind of a split house on it, or as scoring there, Alyssa Gilbert off the great feed from Raby. Double-digit lead now for Mount Vernon Enola, 17-10. They continue to roll here. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of people that enjoy it, a lot of people that don't. It's probably going to be somewhat of an even playing field on who likes it and who doesn't.
Without a doubt.
Oh, McCarty, beautiful reverse lay-in off the dish from A.J. Person. My goodness. McCarty, just a threat all over the floor on both ends, offensively and defensively. She had the most single most dominant performance in a state championship game this past season down there at Hot Springs, and helped guide these Lady Warhawks to their first ever state title in girls basketball.
Wow, and that's going to be a foul, so they're going to go to the line for 2. Already with 2 minutes left to go in here in this first quarter.
And this is Gilbert at the line for a guaranteed 2 foul shots, as that foul is charged to number 12, Baker. First one good. 1:47 left here in this first quarter. And she got them both. That's what good teams do. Going perfect at the line.
Looks like this press of Mount Vernon is really rattling these Redhawks.
It's very sweltering. It usually is. They have the personnel to make it difficult on any team they play. And
wow.
And just looking at their record, it shows how evident that that's gotten to every team they've played so far. 5-0 on the season. They're perfect. They've played some great basketball. One of their biggest wins thus far was over at Pangburn last week. They knocked off the defending Class 1A state champion Mammoth Spring Lady Bears. Statement win. Trailed by 8 at the halftime intermission and battled back and won it by double digits.
17, I believe.
Right. Here's a drive. Kyle, or excuse me, that's Gilbert. She's trying to find Raby. Here's Person. Acrobatic shot up, no good. Livy McClellan, offensive board. And that shot clock will reset. I have a feeling they won't need much of it, though. Good cut there for Raby. Pass just offline. As Nemo Vista will have it here, trailing by 14 with a minute left.
Yeah, they don't seem to use much of that shot clock, that new 35-second rule.
Right. Mount Vernon Nola has yet to foul in this first quarter. Playing clean basketball so far on both ends. Raby inbounds to Person. About a 10-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Person has it knocked away there by Baker, still able to keep up with it, but it's turned over back to the Lady Redhawks. And now the shot clock and game clock are nearly identical. Both say 35. So, stolen away. Raby, she'll wait for everyone to get back across before setting it up. She'll drive. Good find there to Person. Nice extra pass. McClellan back out to Raby. Raby up, no good on the path to the basket.
Some pretty ball movement by those Lady Warhawks.
Right. Battle of the Hawks here tonight from Center Ridge. And a travel for Robinson. Now these Lady Warhawks leading by 14 points can hold for the final shot. Ashley Sprague checked in moments ago for Destiny McCarty. She's out there in the left corner. Person, long triple, looks good, and it is 7. What a beautiful shot there by the senior sniper, A.J. Person. She's in the scoring column with that trifecta, and that gives the Lady Warhawks a little bit more momentum going into the quarter break.
I thought they were going to hold for the last second, but she didn't need it.
24-7 our score as we will take a quick commercial break here. Let's thank another one of our great sponsors here is our title sponsor this season, Petit Jean Fiber. We'll be right back in just a moment here on Lake Area Sports.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petit Jean Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
And we have returned here to Nemo Vista High School as they're playing host to Mount Vernon Enola in senior girls, senior boys action. Both junior high teams played. It's a 4-game night. They got going here at 4:30.
Looks like that's going to be the first mistake these Lady Warhawks have made all night.
Right.
That's a foul number 20, Jordan Rogers.
DeSalvo inbound. She finds Perkins. Perkins over in the left corner, open 3, up and no good from Hammett. Offensive rebound to the Lady Redhawks. Perkins tries her hand into the 3. She's already knocked one down, but no good on that one. Here come Lady Redhawks with a commanding 17, or Lady Warhawks with a commanding 17-point lead.
I feel like that's not going to be the last time we mess that up this evening.
Well, two Hawk squads going at it. They used to be former conference mates, conference rivals. Of course, Mount Vernon Enola, this is their second season in the cycle of playing at the Class 2A level, which Nemo Vista has done as well. They play in the 1A4. Mount Vernon plays in the 2A2. Person guarded there by Robinson. Oh, what a great find, as that shot is missed by number 1, a senior, Jaylee Belote. A lot of seniors here for the Lady Warhawks, I believe. As here's a steal, Sprague up and no good. Whistle blown, foul called. She earns herself a trip to the line.
Making some defense out of offense here this early in the game, these Lady Warhawks are.
Right. So Sprague, a chance here for her first points of the game. She'll remain scoreless on that miss, but she'll have another go at it.
Wow, I just noticed Carly Perkins has 3 fouls already in this first half alone.
Right, she does.
That's definitely going to be a hit for these Redhawks.
Empty trip at the line for Sprague, as a little bit of a frustration foul for her. And that will be the second foul of not only the quarter but the game for Mount Vernon Enola. As you mentioned earlier, they went foulless over the course of the first 8 minutes.
Almost a perfect first quarter for these Lady Warhawks.
Baker up ahead to Hammett. Hammett now trying to thread the needle there to Aubrey Freeman. She does, as that three is banked home by DeSalvo. That puts the home team now in double digits up on the scoreboard, still trailing by 14. Sprague in the left corner, finds Person. Person drives in with the right hand, finds Belote. Now to McClellan. McClellan back over left corner. Person, corner three out of the right side, missed. Wow. And wow, what a great putback there, up and in, count it, and the foul for Jordan Rogers. As you've seen A.J. Person come over there, kind of roughing her up a little bit, say, hey, nice putback there, kind of a little.
Some good teamsmanship right there.
All right. And nearly came through the three-point play, just missed the free throw as the foul was charged to number 25, Chloe Crabtree. Here's DeSalvo with the rock. She gets it over to Baker, and a 10-second count against the Lady Redhawks. So they'll turn it over here in a 26-10 ball game.
I was wondering if they were going to call that. The shot clock was at 23.
They finally did. Here's Corey Kyle back in. She'll replace A.J. Person. She'll be the floor general here. Over to Sprague. Now Belote. Shot put up in the right corner. Missed. As Mount Vernon Enola retains possession. Sprague will inbound from the baseline. Finds Kyle. Kyle a three off the inbounds, and it's money for Corey Kyle. Her second triple of the night gives her 6, and the lead swells to 19, 29-10 with 5:44 left here in this first half. Hammett over to Baker, and it's stolen away. Sprague gets to that pass. She's all by herself. Up and in she will go. And that is Sprague's first official points of the contest. Lead now to 21. And nearly getting a steal there was Belote, as tying up is Crabtree and McClellan. And possession arrow favors Mount Vernon Enola. Quickly once again, 7, they'll have it. Kyle across the timeline, swings over to the left side. Now in the left corner pocket to Rogers. 3 on the way by Belote. No good, doesn't draw iron. Baker over to Hammett. And stepping right in front of that one, reading it like a book, Corey Kyle.
Well, we should have been keeping up with the steals this evening, Richard.
They've already racked up a good handful of them. Passes around the perimeter here for the Lady Warhawks. Three-pointer, left corner, money. They're knocking down the triples here tonight. That is Ashley Sprague. She becomes the 5th different Lady Warhawk to knock down a triple in this one. Wow. Firing on all cylinders from downtown.
Lighting it up this evening.
DeSalvo, deep 3. She's hit one this quarter. No good on that one. Here quickly come the Lady Warhawks again. Sprague. And a double dribble called. Quick passes around. Everybody getting a touch here on this trip for the Lady Redhawks. As Corey Kyle just strips that ball right away from Baker. Up ahead, Sprague. And Sprague called for the double dribble. That's back-to-back trips there for the Lady Warhawks. As here come 3 new ones in. It's going to be McCarty, Raby, and Gilbert. They'll check in for Kyle, McClellan, and Sprague.
Looks like Mount Vernon is trying to pad this lead a little bit more.
And whistle blown, foul called.
Make it a little more comfortable going into the half.
Right. That one's on Belote, her first. 3rd team foul of the quarter for the Lady Warhawks. As Raby takes that one away from short. She goes behind the back with the dribbles. Marley Raby has some great handles. And great court vision as she finds McCarty. No good on the first try, but she gets it the second time to go. Desi McCarty with the hoop and the harm.
It's a little stat padding there. Need the extra point, extra rebound. I understand.
Right. And she got them all. Foul charge to DeSalvo. That's her third. So 2 Lady Redhawks in foul trouble with 3 apiece. 37-10. 3 at 27 separates us from the halftime intermission. Robinson over the left wing. Now back over the right wing inside DeSalvo. DeSalvo's going to kick it out to Hammett. She'll try a 3. And off the mark, no good. Raby, the rebound. It's a 1-on-2 break, and she doesn't score that time, as neither does Gilbert. DeSalvo inhales that rebound. She quickly finds number 11 there. Jolie Robinson.
This is a rare empty possession by the Warhawks. I don't think we've seen very many of them tonight, Richard.
No, they've played pretty fluid on both ends. They've looked really great here, trying to keep this goose egg in the loss column alive. Of course, we mentioned already 5-0 early on in the season. They do have that advantage, not being a football school, able to start basketball earlier compared to conference mates like Quitman or Marshall, Cedar Ridge.
ICC.
Right.
And we were talking about the fouls in the first quarter for the Redhawks team. It looks like the Warhawks are going to be the first to commit 5 this quarter.
Right. Robinson banks home that first free throw. She'll have another right here and just misses that one. And McCarty is fouled going up for that rebound. And they got that last foul on Gilbert, her second, as that's the second on Chloe Crabtree. McCarty finds Raby. Raby dribbles it back behind the three-point line. Looks. Finds a teammate in the right corner. Now back down to Raby. Count it, and the foul. Marley Raby once again gives her 5 points. Here she is at the charity stripe for one more. Uno Mas. And that foul is on Crabtree. So 7 make that 3. Lady Redhawks with 3 fouls. There's a violation of some sort there.
As both teams are now in the bonus situation with 5 fouls apiece. These fouls did eat away at them against Westside just 2 nights ago. See how they work this situation out tonight.
Is it 39 or 11? Or they have 37. Here's a 3 right corner pocket missed by Crabtree. Out of bounds it goes to the Lady Warhawks. I'm not sure if they counted.
Yeah, I don't know if they got Marley's bucket.
Yeah, should be, I think, 39.
That's what I was
37.
thinking.
Down low to Raby. Just loses the handle there. Picked up by Hammett. Hammett now to Baker. Now Robinson. Robinson, top of the key, drives it in. Dumps it off to Baker. Oh, and we got a quick foul on A.J. Person trying to go for the steal. And that will result in 2 free throws here. That's Person's first. Still haven't added the point. I'm pretty sure it was 37 before the made basket.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Either way, I don't think they're going to be hurting too much. With a 26-point lead with 1:37 left to go.
Split at the line there for Ashlyn Baker. Her first point in this one. $39-12. McCarty thought about a 3. She can knock those deep ones down even for a towering, tall girl like her that can pull down those offensive rebounds and get putbacks, she can knock down that triple as well.
That's 13 already for Desi McCarty.
(41-12) now. 1 minute left here as it'll be a Lady Red Hawk turnover. Lady Red Hawks had their season come to an end in the first round of the Class 1A state tournament last season at Ozark. They had a great season, won the conference, won the 1A4 conference, finished up runner-up in the district tournament as well as the regional tournament. Both of those played here. They set themselves up good with the 1 seed coming out of district, but it was Wonderview who won both of those tournaments I just mentioned. As there's McCarty once again making it look easy underneath.
A nice pass by Raby.
Yes. These two have great chemistry. Hammett over to Short. Short trying to dial it in from deep. No good. Another offensive rebound for Nemo Vista. 19 seconds left. Raby ready and waiting to pick off that steal. Up ahead to Person. And an easy 2 for Person as count that down for another dime for Marley Raby. Another assist. And now the score's right. They added that 2 from earlier for Raby. As that was the final shot, and the Lady Redhawks coming up short on that final possession of adding points to the scoreboard. So there is our halftime score. 16 minutes down, 16 minutes to go in regulation as Mount Vernon Nola cruising here with a 33-point lead, 45-12. Keep it locked right here on Lake Area Sports as we'll turn our attention to some more of our great sponsors and be back. We'll lead off here with Cowboy Chevrolet in beautiful Heber Springs. Be right back here on Lake Area Sports.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboyChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family-owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes, you don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Gene Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, on Lake Area Sports, as we're about to get the second half underway here between Nemo Vista and Mount Vernon Enola in varsity girls basketball action. Go over some first half stats for you, scoring-wise, for Mount Vernon Enola, leading the way, none other than number 23, the senior and defending Class 2A state tournament most valuable player, Daisy McCarty, with 15 points. As here's Corey Kyle with a steal. She's blocked at the basket by Robinson. Robinson will have it and find Perkins. McCarty with 15, 7 for Alyssa Gilbert, 6 for Corey Kyle, 5 apiece for Marley Raby and Ashley Sprague, as well as 5 for Person and 2 for Jordan Rogers for their 45. For Nemo Vista, Leading the way was number 21, Izzy DeSalvo, with 5, 3 for Carly Perkins, 2 for Dalen Short, 1 for Robinson, and 1 for Ashlyn Baker. So we're back at it here. Have some more basketball action live on Lake Area Sports tonight, as it is Pangburn playing host to Westside. Westside was just there last week playing in that Pangburn Tip-Off Classic, as were these Lady Warhawks. Had a lot of Lake Area Sports schools make the trek over there. They always have great matchups in that event.
They do.
Coach Jones and Coach Rowland do a great job bringing great teams over. I mean, a marquee matchup. You're defending 2A state champion and you're defending 1A state champion, and girls took to the floor last Tuesday. Here's a steal from Gilbert, and she's fouled immediately. Not even going to have a chance there to breakaway layup.
Give them no more chances at that fast break.
Ball inbounded here to Kyle, as Marley Raby starting on the bench, as well as A.J. Person begin this second half. Here's Jaylee Belote, now to Gilbert.
Looks like they got 4 of those starters over there on the bench.
Kyle to Sprague, now over to Belote. Good ball movement here for the Lady Warhawks. As there's a steal for Robinson to give Nemo Vista the orange back. Here's Perkins. Perkins, a great softball player. I believe she's a pitcher out on the softball diamond for the Lady Redhawks. Gilbert, and stolen away there by Short on the drive from Gilbert. And Robinson will be fouled on her way to the cup. Gilbert goes over to Coach Carlton, receives some instruction. Ball inbounded here to Perkins. Perkins with a lob softly over to Robinson. Robinson double team now over near the Nemo Vista bench. She loses her shoe in the process and just throws it over, and it's going to be a turnover. Did you see that? She just threw her shoe over there in front of the bench, said, let's play on. The pass was intended for her over there, but she didn't catch up to it in time, and it's another turnover.
Sometimes it's a little hard with the sock.
Alyssa Gilbert into Jordan Rogers. Back out, Kyle trying to come through with another triple there. Off the mark, Jordan Rogers a rebound, and she's fouled. And so she'll have 2 shots coming up as the clock is rolling here. Mercy rule in effect in the third quarter. Usually it waits, or we wait until the fourth quarter for it to come into effect, but here it is in the third session of play. And that's the 4th personal foul on DeSalvo. She has 5 points thus far on the night as Rogers misses the first free throw. Second one on the way for the lefty, and it's good. Perkins now to Short. Short looks, guarded there by Kyle. Over in the left corner, too much mustard on the pass intended there for Perkins. She can't haul it in. So Lady Warhawks will have it once again here, leading by 34. Commanding lead here on the road, playing away from the Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon Enola, the name of the school. The gymnasium and campus of the school is in Mount Vernon. But the once 2 schools consolidated together to form one. Rogers inbounds to Gilbert. Gilbert showing off a little handles right there.
Oh.
Lost it, and it's picked off. Short will have it. Gilbert has had a great junior year thus far for the Lady Warhawks.
I'll tell you what, I seen what she was trying to do there. That would have been sweet.
Here's Sprague. She's got the steal. And she'll go up with the left hand, one-handed, and finish at the basket. Sprague with 7 points unofficially. As I always say, we are unofficial. The official book is down there at the scores table. I always say maybe someday we'll be official. as Hammond gets a stick back right there for the Lady Redhawks' first points of the second half. 2:40 left here in this third quarter. Belote with the basketball finds Sprague at the top. Now over to Gilbert, and Gilbert called for the walk. Perkins will get it across here for her team. Oh, and it's out of bounds there. Robinson. Well, miscommunication right there.
Spoke too soon, Richard. Looks like Marley Raby's back in the game for Gilbert. The rest of the starters going to remain on the bench.
Right. Here she is. She makes some crisp passes, that's for sure. Of course, when you have a sister that played college basketball at the NCAA Division II level, you have a lot to learn from, that being older sister Gracie, who finished her senior year at Henderson State University this past school year, her senior year there. Had a great career there for the Lady Reddies. And she has an older sister, another older sister that is in college rodeo. That's Kinley. And Marley already has an offer from Henderson State where Gracie just graduated from recently. It'll be interesting to see what she decides to do after she throws the cap up after graduation. Desi McCarty over on the bench is already committed to a fellow D2 school in that Great American Conference, Arkansas Tech. She'll be headed to Russellville after she graduates to play for the Golden Suns.
Heck yeah, Tech yeah.
That's right. 48-14. A lot of girls and boys that we may not necessarily cover them over the course of the year, but that have played in a state tournament or a regional tournament that we've covered. They go on to play in that Great American Conference. I can think of one, Audrey Henderson from Jasper. She'll be at Ouachita Baptist for her freshman year this year, and returning for another year there in Arkadelphia is former Rosebud Lady Rambler Kendall Rooks. 10 seconds left here. Raby, quick steal, 7 seconds. She'll give it up to Rogers. Rogers, top of the key, three. Rattle off the rim and backboard, no good. And there's your third quarter horn as the Lady Warhawks continue to lead it here, 48-14. We'll put 8 more minutes back up on the board. And before we get going with this fourth quarter, let's thank another quick sponsor. Here's Cutting Edge Welding out of Q-Town, Quitman, Arkansas.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service.
Mount Vernon Enola 48, Nemo Vista 14. As we get this fourth quarter going, the Lady Redhawks will start with possession of the basketball. Williams in trouble. She's able to find Baker. Baker dribbling with the left hand, now switches back over to the right hand. She'll set the play up. And it's deflected, stolen by the Lady Warhawks. Deflected there by Corey Kyle, and the steal is credited there to Rogers. Three-pointer up and missed by Ashley Sprague. Working hard trying to get the offensive rebound. That left corner was Rogers.
Looks like she stepped on the line.
Here's Rogers, open three, misses. Olivia McClellan, offensive rebound, top of the key. Now over to the right side. Corey Kyle, deep, triple try, no good. She passes over to Sprague. Sprague says, why not? I'll take another. And rebounded there.
Thought they were going to get another offensive rebound.
Right. Rebounded there by the Lady Redhawks. Here with the ball is Williams. Swing it over to the right side. Here's a quick shot put up and missed by number 10, Philpott. Lady Warhawks looks like they're going to roll to, they're going to continue batting 1,000 on the season, 6 for 6. They'll be 6-0. As for Lady Redhawks, they will remain winless and fall to 0-5 here tonight. It is hard to pick up the pieces from a team that graduated 5 seniors, and they weren't just 5 seniors. They all 5 were great seniors for Nemo Vista. They all gelled, meshed well together. Big part of some state tournament runs.
Exactly, especially when you have a team like Mount Vernon who just graduated 1 senior off of a state championship team.
Right, 1 total senior off the whole roster. Like you said, everybody coming back, and they're looking to defend that 2A state title. As they defeated Conway Christian in that championship game there at Bank OZK Arena. Three-pointer, Kyle continuing to fire away. That's what shooters do. Shooters shoot. McClellan looks, finds Belote. Belote now to Sprague. Now McClellan top of the key. Belote thought about the 3. She'll get it to Sprague. Now Rogers. Kyle, 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Continuing to move it around here. McClellan bobbles it, still able to keep up with it. And Belote now finally going to take the 3 with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and she misses, but Corey Kyle's got the board. Put up another fresh 35 on that clock. Three-pointer, no.
And another offensive board.
Yeah, they have racked those offensive boards up. As a quick stoppage in the action, Jaylee Belote's going to check out. In for her, A.J. Person. Kyle to Person. 4.5 minutes left in this game. And that one drops through for Sprague. One bounce off the rim, and it goes in. And that puts the visitors on the scoreboard over the half-century mark. 51-14 our score. And that puts Sprague in double digits, in double figures with 10 unofficially.
Wasn't a lot of scoring in that third quarter, huh, Richard?
There was not. Mount Vernon Nola with 3 points, Nemo Vista with 2. After the Lady Warhawks scored 24 in the first quarter and 21 in the second.
That's what I was thinking.
They had 45 points at the half. That one well off the mark by Sprague. A little laughter from her. Baker surveys the floor over the right side to Philpott. And here's Sprague with another swiping steal, up and in with that left hand. Now 12 for her. She has 7 in this second half, 5 in the quarter. Baker over to Philpott. Now it's in the right corner. Official signals for Belote to check in. She was still looking over towards the bench as after the whistle is blown as a dead ball, as she quickly comes in for A.J. Person, and that more than likely will do it for Person. So that 3 missed out of the left side by Williams. Here's Kyle all by herself, and it's up and in for Corey Kyle. Give her 8 now. And that's another thing. They're so good just on both ends of the floor. They can shoot from, they have range all over the floor, this Lady Warhawk bunch does, but they can get the steals. They have the speed to turn those steals into layups out of transition.
Just a complete ball club they are.
Absolutely. As Williams off the mark on another 3.
This is my first time getting to witness this Lady Warhawks team this year, but they haven't missed a beat from that championship team from last season.
No, that's what we were saying last week when they made that second half comeback is once again, how about Sprague, 7 and counting in this fourth quarter for her. Great drive to the basket, kissing it up and in off the glass. But they looked like they just, like you said, come off the floor there at Hot Springs in that big win over Mammoth Spring. It's been a while since Mammoth has been tested like that. As we're a minute and a half away from the conclusion of this one, Nemo Vista will have it here under the basket. Quickly inbounded to number 2, Harley Lewis. And there's that three she's been looking for. Alyssa Williams buries that one. Belote. Now Sprague. Sprague back to Belote. Corey Kyle. No good on that three. Good feed inside to McClellan. She comes up empty, though. Now 45 seconds left. Keep it locked right here on Lake Area Sports. We'll bring you the nightcap game. We had 4 games, 2 junior high games, and a senior girls game, and we'll end it with a senior boys matchup between the Mount Vernon Enola Warhawks and the Nemo Vista Redhawks. Battle of the Hawks here tonight from Center Ridge. Pass over to Belote. So again, the two clocks are near identical. Here's a drive to the basket. Rogers trying to bank it home from the right block, and she misses.
And the shot clock's off in this one.
Baker across the timeline. She'll pull it back out and let this game clock expire. And there's your final buzzer. Mount Vernon Enola rolls to 6-0 on the campaign trail with a commanding 40-point lead here on the road in Center Ridge. They take down Nemo Vista 57-17. Lady Redhawks 0-5 now on the season. Still a lot of opportunities to get that first win. We'll count up these final point tallies and get them to you as they have the post-game prayer. All right, there again is your final 40-point win for the Lady Warhawks. Another Mercy Rule victory. You have their results are on your sheet over there. They defeated Riverside by 5, Mammoth Spring by 17, Westside by 33, Mulberry 58-31. That's a Mercy Rule, and defeated Concord 49-36. One of their closer games was against the Lady Pirates. But they get that Mercy Rule win here tonight, 57-17. Complete control from the opening tip. They opened up with a 24-7 lead after the first 8 minutes, pushed it up to 45-12 at the halftime intermission, 48-14.
And that defense did not let up all night.
Right.
Did not matter who was in.
48-14 after the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter was a 5-7-9-3 run to set the final there on your screen, 57-17. So nearly finished here with the final tallies. A lot of scoring here for the Lady Warhawks. All right. I believe we got it. We'll start with Nemo Vista. They'll again fall to 0-5 on the year. They were led by 5 points from Izzy DeSalvo. They all came in the first half of play, followed by 3 apiece for Carly Perkins and Alyssa Williams, 2 for Briley Hammett, 2 for Dalen Short, 1 for Jolie Robinson, and 1 for Ashlyn Baker. And for the Lady Warhawks, 6-0 They continue their march here in their attempts at a title defense, a state title defense. 2 in double figures. Madison McCarty with 15 points. 7 she had all in the first half. 15 points in 16 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen her a minute in that second half.
14 points for Ashley Sprague, following closely right behind her. 8 for Corey Kyle. Kyle was 6 in the first half. For Sprague, she had 5 at the end of the first half, 9 in the second half, including 7 in the fourth quarter alone. 7 of the team's 9 points. 7 points for Alyssa Gilbert, 5 for A.J. Person, 5 for Marley Raby, and 3 for Jordan Rogers. As there is your final. Once again, Lady Warhawks dominant from the jump. 57-17, they win it here. We're going to take another commercial break here as the boys are rolled out on the floor for warm-ups. Be sure to keep it locked right here on LakeAreaSports.com as we'll be back to bring you this boys game between the Red Hawks and the Warhawks. Battle of the Birds here under the bright lights in Center Ridge. We'll be right back here on Lake Area Sports. Our coverage being brought to you tonight by our title sponsor, Petit Jean Fiber. See you in a bit.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes. You don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petit Jean Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Can we go to Woodland Mead Park?
What's that?
It's a park in Fairfield Bay with 2 miniature golf courses, disc golf, shuffleboard, volleyball, and basketball courts.
And that's all in Fairfield Bay?
Yep.
I guess we can go check it out.
Woodland Mead Park is located on Dave Creek Parkway in Fairfield Bay.
the heart of rural Arkansas. Where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand.
All right, welcome back here to Nemo Vista High School. Lady Redhawks and Warhawks playing, or Lady Redhawks and Redhawks playing host to Mount Vernon Nola Lady Warhawks and Warhawks. Battle of former conference mates right here, and always a special game for Mount Vernon Nola head coach of the boys here, Drew Blocker, as he will face off here against his former school, last school he coached at before returning to his alma mater here, Nemo Vista. As we'll go over the starting lineups here, number 2, Tav Henry. This is for the Warhawks. Tav Henry, number 2. We've got number 33, Cody Hoover. Number 3, James Rogers. Number 30, Dakota Walls. And number 31, Anthony Bouchon.
Switching up the stars on us.
They did. They did indeed do that. And here is the lineup for the Red Hawks. Number 10, Jude Condre. Number 3, Caleb Freeman. Number 15, Lane Honeycutt. Number 21, Kelby Bess. And number 1, Jax Andrews. Coach Stanek coaching these Red Hawks, first year for him. A pair of first-year coaches for the Nemo Vista basketball program, boys and girls. And, of course, as I mentioned, coaching the Warhawks tonight is none other than Coach Blocker himself, Coach Drew Blocker, at his alma mater. It's always special when you get to come back home and coach at the very school you graduated from. You grew up in, you know everybody. Makes it a little bit easier on you, knowing you've got that support of people that supported you over your high school playing years.
Without a doubt. These Nemo Vista Redhawks come in 0-4, but all 4 losses are single-digit losses. They're hungry for one.
Right. They are 0-4, still looking for that first victory on the trail. As for the Warhawks, man, they have gotten off to a hot start. 4 wins in their first 5 games, 4-1 with that lone loss coming last week at the hands of Lisa Academy North. And it's a very good Lisa Academy North Jaguar squad at that. Right. 4-2. That's right. So
looks like Cody Hoover stepped on the line.
So it'll be turned over here to Nemo Vista.
I didn't have that game against Lisa either, so I thought they were 4-1 as well.
Yeah, I know they played 2 games. I'll have to go back and look at that. I could be wrong, or I may have looked at it wrong. But here's Jax Andrews with the basketball. We'll go back and check when we get a chance.
I gotcha.
Jude Condre now with it, over to Kelby Bess. Bess with it, puts up a shot in the lane, and he's blocked but fouled there by Dakota Walls.
And Kelby Bess with a big performance last Tuesday against Westside and just fouled out there in the last 5 minutes of the game, but I think he finished with 23 points. A big workhorse on this Nemo Vista Redhawks team.
And Bess gets the home team on the board. Here they strike first blood, lead it 1-0, can make it 2-0 right here, and he does just that. Foul was called again on Walls, his first foul of the ball game for either team. Hoover with the orange, gets it up top. Bouchon fakes on the 3, kicks it over there in the left corner, and it's missed by Hoover, I believe. And there's a shot that's going to fall for Walls. He rattles that one home or gets it to roll, and we're tied at 2 apiece.
Both teams breaking down this press defense.
And it's a steal here for Tav Henry, up and missed, but he'll go to the line for 2. And here's the first free throw by Henry, and it's money. And the visitors on the scoreboard have their first lead. 3-2. And he got them both as the foul's charged to Condre, his first. Here's a take inside, count it, and the foul for none other than Kelby Best. He'll go to the line for one more. He's got all 4 of the Red Hawks' points.
I'll tell you, Richard, that's something that he does very exceptionally well. Get to the line, draw those and one opportunities, and finish the play.
And we have another lead change here early on, 1.5 minutes gone by in this first quarter, as that foul was charged to James Rogers. And a quick foul against the Red Hawks.
And that's going to be on Kelby Best. That's his first. That is the one downfall to this young man is his foul trouble.
Yeah, something he'll have to address and fix over the course of the season. Still very early here in the season, opening month of round ball. It's hard to believe we're all getting that much closer to November, about 6 days away. Hoover going between the legs with a dribble. Finds Henry. Deep 3 for Henry, and it's cash money for Tav Henry. There's the first triple of the contest for either team. And Warhawks go back up on top by 2. And stolen away by Rogers. Oh, but it's given right back to the Red Hawks now.
I think they called a walk on number 3, James Rogers.
Ball inbounded into the backcourt to Condre. And he's in trouble. They swing it out. Wide open 3. Caleb Freeman missed. Offensive rebound, Red Hawks back up, missed. Once again, they're still battling for it. Freeman has it as the whistle was blown. And they called it on Freeman. Wow. Called the foul on him.
Kelby Best getting multiple offensive opportunities down there.
Ball inbounded there to Walls. Walls quickly across the timeline for the Warhawks. He'll drive his way in, put up the tough jumper, and miss it. Tough shot indeed. Here on the other end, quickly up and just missed by Lane Honeycutt. Or no, excuse me, that was Condre, wasn't it?
Yes,
that
sir.
was Honeycutt right there.
That was.
And he becomes the first Red Hawk not named Kelby Best to end up in the scoring column here in this first quarter, to register himself there in the scoring column. Tav Henry with the orange now. And it's missed. Rebounded there by Caleb Freeman. Freeman will have it now here as he'll work it up to Best. Best drives, kicks out. Here's a nice little midi put up. Missed there by Honeycutt. Offensive rebound. Second shot, no good. Here's Walls.
Oh, man.
Henry, quickly. Yeah, these teams get up and down the floor quickly. It's
They're looking to push the pace, that's for sure.
Indeed. And it's stolen away just like that. Hoover, but Hoover turns it right back over. Ball loose on the floor. He'll get to it. It's going to be the Warhawks. The saving it out of bounds there was Honeycutt. but Mount Vernon Nola has it here. Henry drives, puts up the shot, and missed. Quickly board gained by Honeycutt. Now Andrews with the spin, across midcourt. Three-pointer on the way. Honeycutt well off the mark for the southpaw as the foul will be charged to Freeman.
And that's going to be his second of the night. Their fourth team foul already.
So Warhawks a foul away from shooting free throws the remainder of this first quarter. Walls back to the basket, and a blocking foul on Kelby Best. So this will be free throws for Walls.
That's his second foul of the game as well.
Wow.
It's foul trouble for this Nemo Vista team piling up.
Quickly.
I don't know if they recognize the free throw situation yet. And it don't look like they're going to. Oh, yep.
Yeah, he came out quickly. Best as well as Freeman out.
Looks like Coach Blocker's hollering at him. We're shooting free throws.
Tristan Williams, number 13, into the game, as well as looks like number 24, Brody Merriman.
Tristan Williams, a big part of that comeback they had against Westside 2 nights ago. But when they just could not finish.
And Walls buries the first free throw, as the Warhawks will get a substitution here in the form of number 21, Boston Coran. He checks in for Tav Henry. He'll fill his space in there.
Coach Drew Blocker pulling in some guys we haven't seen yet this season.
And both are good. 4 of 4 from the line are the Warhawks here in this first quarter. Tristan Williams gets it to Andrews. Andrews now to Merriman. Andrews now over to Honeycutt. And last touch there by the Warhawks. Redhawks graduated a very talented young man this past school year, Patrick Perry. He is at Randall University now. And their season is getting very close to tipping off. I believe in about a day or so, he'll be playing in his first college games. Pretty exciting time there for Perry and his family. Of course,
the Warhawks, I think, graduated their leading scorer from last year as well, in Kyler Chapman.
They did. They did do that. Brought a lot of key pieces back. Very talented junior now senior class for
without a doubt
Mount Vernon Nola. Same applies for the girls, of course. We've seen them in our first game of coverage here on Lake Area Sports tonight. Here's a three by Andrews. No good. Rebound battled for. And coming up with it in amongst the trees is Tristan Williams.
He has some fight down low.
He'll try this three in the left corner. No good.
Wow.
As there's an offensive putback, and it's good with the foul clipped on. That makes it 9-all. As Condre's at the line for one more.
And one thing I've noticed about this Nemo Vista Redhawks team in the games that I've covered so far this season, they do not give up on any play.
No, they don't. They fight hard to the very end.
Even if it does come with quite a bit of fouls.
Right. That's our 16th foul of this first quarter. Coach Blocker saying, making the indication, we're shooting free throws. So the ball will make its trip down here to the other end, and we'll try some free throws here. It'll be James Rogers who will attempt them. James Rogers, the son of former Mount Vernon Nola boys head coach Justin Rogers. Justin, many years at the helm there for the Warhawks. Both of his children play. Jordan played in the last game. I see her right here in the stands, and there's James out there trying some foul shots, and he's got them, both of them. Warhawks doing a great job from the charity stripe thus far. Perfect 6 for 6. Here's Rogers again.
Oh, that's a charge.
Yes, it is, as drawing it will be Jax Andrews. Good take by him.
Senior point guard. He's the perfect prototypical point guard you would want leading your senior high basketball club.
Right.
Smart guy, does what he needs to do, can shoot the three.
Rogers and looks like Braden Castile out. Landon Mannion and someone else checked in as well. It may have been number 23, Brady Coran as well.
Mm-hmm.
Believe so. And ball knocked out of bounds. Going to say last touch by Nemo Vista. Coach Stanek telling his team, we must be strong with the basketball if we're going to fight these Warhawks over the course of the night. We're going to have this battle. We must cherish the basketball. Bouchon for three. No good. Look at wow, Coran there trying to sky in with those long arms and get to the offensive rebound, but he's called for the foul. And now we'll have free throws on the other end for Nemo Vista. That's the first on Coran. And it looks like it'll be Jax Andrews. He'll be the young man tasked here with the 2 foul shots.
Both of these teams already with 6 fouls in this first quarter. We might be seeing a lot of free throws tonight, Richard.
We could. It could be one of those nights here. As the first one is money. Now both teams in double digits up on the scoreboard. As Andrews can tie it right here. No good. We've already had some ties and lead changes over the course of this first quarter as Warhawks still lead it here by 1, 11-10. Make it 14-10 now on that trifecta. That's put in there by Anthony Bouchon, his first points on the night.
Yeah, that's another foul on this Warhawks team. Going to see Jax Andrews going right back to the line.
Right. Familiar territory for Andrews, where he just split on the last possession for the the Redhawks, excuse me. And he misses on the first one, it looks like, is a couple new Warhawks back in. Second one on the way, also missed.
Wow, that's
after starting 1 of 1, he's missed his last 3.
That's very unlikely. That's very unlike him.
Right. And out of bounds to Nemo Vista. And here on the other end quickly is, I believe that was number 15, Lane Honeycutt. Or no, excuse me, Tristan Williams. Fouled on his way up. And we got more free throws. The trend continues here as we approach this final minute of this first quarter. And beautiful free throw made there by Williams, his first point.
And as soon as Dakota Walls comes in the game, he leaves just like that with 2 early first quarter fouls.
Right. And about 3 bounces off the rim there before it's off the mark. 14-11. And a travel. That's Brady Coran with the walk. So they'll work it in here to Williams.
Got to get the ball at the court.
Oh. And it's nearly stolen by Bouchon. And Redhawks keep it Oh, nice fake up, no good. All there but the finish for Lane Honeycutt as Condrey picks the ball back up. And Andrews.
Oh, tough finish.
Yes, I believe that was Jax Andrews.
Yes, sir.
That makes it a 1-point game with 19.3 seconds left, and the home team will get it back here, the chance to reclaim the lead. Andrews. Good find underneath, up and through for number 25, Dalton Bennett. And just like that, the Redhawks retake the lead, 15-14, but they foul and will give the Warhawks a chance to retake the lead. Here's James Rogers, 2 for 2 at the line thus far.
We have 8 fouls on the visiting Warhawks team and 7 on this home Nemo Vista team. I think that's got to eat away at them.
Right.
But with both in foul trouble, seems to keep it an even playing field.
Tie game and another lead change. 16-15. 4-4 is Rogers now from 15 feet out uncontested as that last second heave is no good. And we've got a tightly contested chess match of a first quarter here. As we end the first quarter, our score with a lead on the road, Mount Vernon Enola 16, Nemo Vista 15. We'll be right back here after this word from our great sponsors. Here's Woodland Mead Park. Be right back on Lake Area Sports.
Mom, can we go to Woodland Mead Park?
What's that?
It's a park in Fairfield Bay with 2 miniature golf courses, disc golf, shuffleboard, volleyball, and basketball courts.
And that's all in Fairfield Bay?
Yep.
I guess we can go check it out.
Woodland Mead Park is located on Dave Creek Parkway in Fairfield Bay.
And we're back here from Center Ridge. Second quarter underway here between Mount Vernon Enola and Nemo Vista in senior boys action. As the Warhawks, as you see on your screen, working a slim 16-15 lead. And they start with the basketball first. Here's a drive. Boston Coran kick out to 3 for Bouchon. And he's got his second triple on the night there, knocking one down in the first quarter as well. Lead up to 4 now for the visitors on the scoreboard. Condrey, that actually, number 30, that's Lane Jones in there actually. Here is Jude Condrey now. And he lost it and picked up quickly by Coran. Here come the Warhawks. As putting up the tough shot was Hoover. I believe if Hoover just would have went ahead and keep driving in and put a shot up, he'd have had a better chance to make it. But he misses the shot. Kind of a little stop and pop there for him. A little hesitation. Like I said, if he just continues his dribble and drives all the way in, he'd have had a great shot because he is strong down there with the ball.
Maybe a chance to get fouled as well.
Looking in at the other game, or other games coverage at Pangburn, looks like the Tigers lead the Eagles in senior boys 44-36.
And we're going to have a walk on Bouchon. Turns it right back over to this home Nemo Vista team.
I think we had a quick foul. We did. It was on Tav Henry. So there's our first foul of the second quarter. It belongs to Mount Vernon Enola as Rogers pokes it away, and he finds quickly. Oh, my goodness, way to thread the needle there to Coran as the whistle was blown before the shot. How did Tav Henry find him that quickly down low?
That was a beautiful find.
Man.
He almost wasn't even ready for it.
Wow.
As he got Jax Andrews checking right back in the game.
Here's Bouchon. That close to his third three. Instead, it's missed. Here comes the Redhawks now. Quickly on the other end. Up and in from the left side. Tristan Williams, he's got his first field goal. Give him 3 now as he makes it a 19-17 score. Three-pointer. Bouchon continuing to fire away here. And Honeycutt getting in on the second quarter scoring. We're tied once again. Rogers to Boston Coran.
Thought about another one.
He did. Bouchon did. He finds Henry. Henry's already knocked a 3 down in this game early in the first quarter. Inside they work it. Now back out Boston Coran. He lines up a 3. It looks good, but it's missed. Jude Condre, he's bottled up. Here's that pressure applied by Mount Vernon Enola. And we're going to have a timeout. Coach Stanek wants to talk it over with his Redhawks, so we'll take the timeout with him. And we'll thank Indian Hills Golf Course out of Fairfield Bay, Arkansas. Be right back here on LAS after these messages.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-60.
And we're back here from Center Ridge out of the quick timeout. And it was indeed a quick timeout as a double dribble called against Honeycutt. He was trying to thread the needle there underneath to his teammate, Dalton Bennett. Tav Henry with the orange feeds it, tries to feed it down low to Boston Coran, and he's fouled from behind, it looks like, by Bennett. That is who will pick up the foul. 2 team fouls for Nemo Vista here in the second quarter thus far. 5:27 before we reach the halftime intermission. Coran over to Rogers. Rogers can knock down that 3 ball. A lot of these Warhawks can. Here's a nice touch on the turnaround shot. It's missed by Brady Coran. As right time, right place is Henry. He goes up, misses. Battle for the rebound. A lot of hands on it. And it will go to the Redhawks here in a tie ball game, 19-all. Already a more tightly contested game than that girls' contest was.
Without a doubt, Richard.
We've seen a series of lead changes and ties. And expect much of the same here. The rest of this quarter, as well as the second half, is losing control there. And being called for the offensive foul was Tristan Williams. Kind of just lost the handle there, and his momentum carried into the Warhawk that drew the charge, and now Warhawks will have it again.
As you can see, Coach Stanek screaming at his team, slow it down. It's
Right.
a tied ball game.
That may not have been a foul. He may have just lost it out of bounds. I suppose a foul wasn't called, as one is called right there underneath.
It's going to be back-to-back fouls on Mr. number 25, Dalton Bennett.
That is 2 now.
And we're already at 3 for this home team.
Quick inbounds pass, and it's lost by Coran. Williams. Thinking about the 3 there was Honeycutt. Williams will take it left corner, just gets a piece of the rim there and missed. As this game very well could come down to those 50-50 attempts, those 50-50 balls. Who can make the most out of the opportunities of the loose basketballs? Williams works it over to Andrews, deep three. And that just nicks the rim, the side of the rim, no good. Henry, baseball pass up ahead to Rogers. Rogers now to Hoover, left corner, now inside to Coran. Coran up and good, big man with a great move right there for two. And that breaks our tie. 21-19, Warhawks lead it once again. And Coran with his first 2 points here tonight. Honeycutt fakes on the three, then works it in and puts it up with a left hand and scores. Right back with a 2-point make of his own.
A nice little sky hook floater type shot for him.
Hoover now to Henry. Henry inside Coran. Here he is again. Trying to make it 4 straight. He does as he cleans up his own mess. Fired up there. He draws the foul in the process.
Some big-time buckets from these younger guys as you got Dakota Wall still sitting on the bench. I know he was a big part of that win against Concord just 2 evenings ago.
Right. Indeed he was.
It's nice to see these other Warhawks getting involved, holding down the fort while he's sitting over there on the pine with foul trouble.
And Tristan Williams picks up his second foul as three-point play, old-fashioned three-point play in the books there for Coran. He's got 5 straight. And 5 of his team's 8 points in this second quarter. He's been consistent down there, just doing what he needs to do. When his number's called, when the ball's thrown into him inside the paint, he's got some good looks. Here's Boston Coran with it. Bounce pass to number 10, Tucker Henry. Now back to Coran. Coran puts up the tough shot, and he's called for a walk.
Thought they were going to give him the 5th foul of this quarter. But instead they get bailed out with that walk.
Working it up the opposite sideline, across the timeline. Oh, and a walk called right there on Lane Jones.
Give it right back to him.
And Henry now. Tucker Henry over to the left or right corner, to Boston Coran. Coran dribbles, able to find Henry. Henry now over to Henry. Tav Henry to Tucker Henry.
Beautiful pass.
Yes, and that is good by Tucker Henry inside. 7, we've got 2 Henrys out there and 2 Corans out there.
Yeah, it's mixing me up a little bit, but not too bad.
If we had 6 players on the floor.
Well, that was a beautiful pass by Jax Andrews.
Yes, it was. His scoring there was Dalton Bennett. Give him 4. He'll go to the line for one more and attempt to make it 5.
That was a savvy point guard move right there by Jax Andrews.
I was going to say for Mount Vernon Nola, if we had 6 players, we could have 2 Hoovers out there as well. Hoover's the only one out there with the only Hoover out there, as there are 2, like I said, 2 Corans and 2 Henrys out there.
Can't beat that team chemistry, can you?
Right. Free throw was missed by Bennett to keep it a 3-point game. Oh, wow.
Good pass.
Yes, it was a good pass, but unable to score there. Boston Coran. Williams, under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Warhawks continue to lead it by 1 possession. Another great find, and there's a beautiful dime right there for Jax Andrews. He gets the assist on the bucket. I believe that was Merriman. Was that number 24?
Number 24, Merriman.
Back down to a 1-point game, 26-25. There's a kick out. Hoover, he's going to try a deep 3. No good. Beating everybody to the rebound there was Merriman. Lane Jones now over to Merriman. Merriman drives, scoops it up with the right hand. No good. Trying to fight for his own rebound. Doesn't get it. Instead, it ends up in the hands of Boston Coran. Warhawks. And they turn it over. 40 seconds left here in this second session. About an 8-second differential between the shot clock and game clock as we'll have a Warhawk foul. And that'll be the third 7 on Tav Henry.
Oh, that's going to be huge coming down the stretch.
So he'll check out. He's one of the floor generals for the Warhawks. He'll come out as well as Cody Hoover. He'll check out as well. Turnaround shot up, no good. Wow. But the putback skying up there is Merriman. We have ourselves yet again another lead change. And that one knocked out of bounds by Andrews. Can feel the momentum shift ever so slightly to the way of the Redhawks.
You can. Especially without these key pieces that they're missing on the bench with foul trouble. It's going to be hard to keep this lead alive.
Tucker Henry. Now to Mannion.
And we're going to get called for a walk.
Wow.
Right back to your home team.
Andrews inbounds, finds an open Merriman. Merriman drives all the way in, scoops it up and missed, but he'll head to the line for 2 as a blocking foul is called on number 31, Anthony Bouchong. .6 seconds left. As Merriman no good on that first free throw. He'll still have a chance here for his 5th point of the quarter coming up. Redhawks have missed a fair share of free throws in this first half as they miss another one right there. And with 1.1 seconds left, Warhawks will have a chance here for a final shot. Looks like it'll be a Hail Mary. Unless they can get a little closer to the basket right here. They will be able. Good look. Up and in. Bouchong.
And just when you thought the momentum was going, Nemo Vista favor. Bouchong with the 3.
29-27 as the Warhawk faithful stand to their feet. Happy with that triple there that beats the buzzer by Anthony Bouchong. He's got 9 points. He is the leading scorer for this Warhawk bunch. All 9 coming from beyond the arc, 20 feet out and further away from the basket. What a back and forth first half that was between these homestanding Redhawks and visiting Warhawks, as we're going to take this time to thank our sponsors again. Let's thank them individually before we jump off here. Whoops. Righty. We'll see them in just a bit. As there's Petty Jean Fiber, FL Davis, Snap Truss, Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, American Safeguard Insurance, Red River Dodge, Sutterfield Ready Mix, Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Community Water System, Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication, Roof Tech of Heber Springs, Carey's Hair Shack, Happy Hanger Consignment, and Enola Storage and Rentals. So big thanks to all of them. As we will now run some ads, pay some bills, thank some sponsors. Let's lead it off here with Enola Storage and Rental. We'll be back here from Nemo Vista for the second half in this senior boys matchup. Thanks for watching Lake Area Sports. Coverage brought to you by Petty Jean Fiber.
one epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging.
Oh, got you.
I'm froze up. I can't move.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboyschevygmc.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs.
And welcome back here to Nemo Vista High School. Second half underway here between the Red Hawks of Nemo Vista and the Warhawks of Mount Vernon Enola. Warhawks were able to get a buzzer-beating triple to fall for number 31, Anthony Bouchon, his third three of the first half. He's got 9 points to lead all scorers. We'll go over the scores here. 9 points for Bouchon, 5 for Tav Henry, 5 for Brady Coran, 4 for James Rogers, 4 for Dakota Walls, and 2 for Tucker Henry. Did you catch who that was by chance?
That was Cody Hoover, number 33.
That's his first 2 right there. It's a 4-point lead now for the Warhawks, but that 3 is money for Andrews. Andrews with 6 now. 1-point contest here between these two schools. It's been tightly contested, a chess match, if you would like to call it that. Look at Henry, great pass to the basket. Gets his own rebound off the miss, kicks out. Hoover behind the three-point line, just gets the left piece of the rim. Offensive rebound once again. Rogers finds Walls. Walls a nice fake. And he's blocked. Here on the other end, Condre up and off the mark.
That was some good defense by Walls.
It was.
Good way to go straight up like them coaches always are telling you.
Right. Leading scores for Nemo Vista, 6 points for Lane Honeycutt, 5 for Kelby Bess, 4 for Brody Merriman, 4 for Dalton Bennett, 3 for Tristan Williams, 2 for Jude Condre, and now 6 for Jax Andrews. Had 3 in the first half. Here's Walls. No good. Walls a quiet night thus far after you mentioned he had that big fourth quarter earlier in the week at Concord. And we're able to help the Warhawks hand the Pirates their first loss of the season. Pirates were able to bounce back in their next game against the Southside B Branch Hornets, who lost their first game of the season after starting off hot 5-0. And you'll be covering them for a good part of the season as Hoover's got his second basket of the third quarter, I should say. But looking forward to a great season. We were kind of talking about a little bit how the conference will shape out, kind of a little bit of a preview. We know that Marshall returns a good
4 out of 5 of their starters.
Right, a good core of their state finals run. Came up a bit short there to your eventual state champion Bigelow in Hot Springs, as Bigelow just went on a big run, and Marshall, the Bobcats, just were never able to come back. Amount of comeback is there's a third foul right there on number 21, Kelby Bess. That's detrimental to Nemo Vista. They need him out there. He's a good leader.
Like I've said every night that I've covered him, he's a big part of their offense, but also is always in that foul trouble, and it looks like he's going to pick up his 4th foul already here in this third quarter. He's going to see some bench time.
Yep. Coach waves him over to the bench, and he'll quickly go out, and looks like in for him will be number 13, Tristan Williams.
It's a big loss for this Nemo Vista team that's trying to overcome this 3-point lead right now for these Warhawks.
Right. Already down single possession here as Bouchon picking up right where he left off in the first half with that buzzer-beating 3. His 4th trifecta of this one. He's got 12 now, and it's turned over as it will go back to.
Okay, I was finna
right,
say.
Right.
I was fixing to say.
he fixed that quickly. 36-30. He went from a one-possession game to a two-possession game on that three-pointer made.
Anthony Bouchon really showing off his range this evening.
Getting the start tonight for the Warhawks and Coach Blocker. Coach Blocker back in familiar territory here. Spent many years as the head coach in this gymnasium for the Redhawks before making the move back to his alma mater. And that was a heat check. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a heat check when a guy tries to go for back-to-back. As he misses that one and heading to the line for two, Lane Honeycutt, a little bit of a clap of the hands, a little frustrated. He didn't get that shot to fall. But here he is at the line. And calmly sinks the first one. I believe we'll have some more round ball action tomorrow night as well as some football action. Football is steadily approaching the playoffs. Quitman with a couple of games, one tomorrow and two more games on the road, one tomorrow at Melbourne before they cap off the regular season. 36-32. Honeycutt buries both of those charity stripe shots.
Bouchon getting left open again.
And misses. It's a second straight miss, but I'm sure he's shooting a good percentage overall. He's made 4 so far, trying to make it 5 there. Oh, nice hang, acrobatic attempt there at the layup is missed. As on the floor there is Honeycutt. He gets back up. Here's a lob. It was Hoover trying to connect there with Walls. Walls wasn't able to sky up for the finish. He had to get rid of it.
Have a third foul on Caleb Freeman for the Nemo Vista Redhawks team. Seems like all their starters almost besides Jax Andrews is in foul trouble now.
And here's Brady Coran. Great feed off the inbounds. He scores. Brady with 7 points unofficially. It looks like he is the second leading scorer in the game with those 7, and Bouchon, of course, with those 12, all from beyond the arc. 4 threes for him. He has the hot hand. As more free throws will be shot right here. And they'll be by Honeycutt. He's 2 of 2. Make it 3 of 3 now. And got them both.
It's a pretty left-handed stroke from the line.
Boston Coran with his second foul. Both teams with 3 fouls apiece.
Wow.
Oh, what a tough shot in the lane, put up and in, hits back iron and falls through the net for Boston Coran. He's got his first basket as tacking on another one. Hoover, 6 points for him in the quarter now. Blink and you miss it. It just quickly, like that, went from a 4-point game to an 8-point game. 42-34. Warhawks trying to run away with this. As we'll thank another sponsor real quick. Due to the timeout being called, here is Lake Area Sports Scholarship. We'll be giving out a scholarship to one boy and one girl here this school year at each school of our 11 we're covering. So here we go. Check it out. We'll be right back on Lake Area Sports.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes. You don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99.
And we are back. Out of the timeout, 3:34 left in the third quarter. Warhawks on a big run as of late, lead it by 8. For the Red Hawks, a basket of any kind, just offense of any kind, would be ideal right here on this trip, as the Warhawks are a bucket away from making a double-digit lead. Ooh, wow. Condre able to stay up with it in the left corner. Freeman, and a baseball pass is knocked out of bounds by Mount Vernon.
Couple scary passes there out of Nemo Vista. You need to get something going.
Right, and they got 5 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Ball inbounded to Honeycutt.
Not sure if
does
he knows
know? I don't believe he does. And on his path to the basket, Warhawks get a stop right there. As I suppose Honeycutt just did not look up there. That is something you always got to keep track of. Of course, the new thing to keep track of this season for everybody is the foul count. At 5, bonuses applied. It's automatic 2 foul shots. As Mount Vernon Nola, that's Hoover with the foul. So Red Hawks will get it back after just turning it over moments ago.
And they're going to fall right back into this press. They're looking to put this game away.
2:47 to go in the third quarter now. Andrews up and no good as he slips over there, or he slips over Hoover there, who's already on the floor. Boston Coran here on the other end. Oh, look at the effort there by Lane Honeycutt, Tristan Williams, up and in. Williams goes. And the official calls for time here. Maybe a little bit of a little sweat there on the floor.
A little huddle and sneakers.
Yeah,
action here.
Coach Stanek with the mop-up duty right there. That was a great steal and finish coast to coast for Williams. Make it a 6-point game.
Like I said the other night, he came off the bench and a big West Side lead was
dwindled down.
Was happening, and it dwindled down quickly with him and with his effort and his hustle plays.
Yeah, a lot of these schools only play each other one time over the course of the year. Of course, you have a long conference onslaught, but you know, if sometimes you have a home-and-home series in a season, you'll go to their place, then they'll come to yours. And a lot of times, after you've played that many conference games toward the end of the year, you're a much more well-seasoned team. So,
it's a nice block by Honeycutt.
Right. Of course, these teams have a lot of time during the off-season in the summer. They go to camps and get good reps in, and they have that time after school starts with practice, as that three is missed by Tav Henry from the right wing. Double coverage provided there against Condre. Here he is. Still able to get to Merriman. Condre for 3.
Williams in there getting another offensive board.
Yes, he's got another rebound. Jax Andrews receiving the bounce pass. He misses his 3-point attempt. So empty trip right there for the Red Hawks. Here come the Warhawks on the other end. James Rogers is able to find Mannion. Mannion now to Henry. Henry works his way inside the paint, kicks out. Bouchon for 3. No good. A rare miss for him tonight. As a quick foul off that board for Williams. And it's going to be on Mannion, his second, as well as the third, or excuse me, that is 5 now in the quarter for Mount Vernon Nola. So free throws coming up here for the Red Hawks.
This is not what you want to see if you're a Warhawks fan. Chances at the line with the clock stopped.
They are a basket away from making a 10-point game, and here's Nemo Vista on a run here as of late.
Firing back up, making a 2-possession game.
Here comes a pair of starters back in, Hoover as well as Walls. First free throw was good, and the second also is good. And that was Tristan Williams on both of those makes. That makes it a 4-point game. Again, it was just an 8-point game moments ago.
Wow.
As they call a reach in there.
About 0.5 seconds away from being a 10-second call. But they get bailed out by the reach-in.
And that's the third foul on Tristan Williams. He has played well here in this third quarter so far with 4 points. He has 7 for the game. Rogers looks for open teammate. He gets in the backcourt to Hoover, who works it across. Hoover finds Rogers. Rogers dumps it inside to Coran. And here's Coran again. Beautiful touch right in front of the basket for the big man.
That was a good lead pass by senior Dakota Walls.
And quickly on the other end, that will count, plus the foul for Lane Honeycutt. He is in. Oh, no, they turn. Never mind. They say.
They call that a charge.
Wow.
That's one you don't see very often.
Right.
Leaning away, that angle.
Kind of went off the reaction of the crowd a little bit on on that.
I had to take a second to figure it out myself.
30 seconds now. And there's Coran again. Gets it to roll through. He has been on a tear in this third quarter. 6 of his 11. He is now in double figures. 6 of his 11 in this third frame. And Walls picks off a steal.
Oh.
And once again, Warhawks are flirting with that double-digit lead. They had an 8-point lead earlier, had it cut down to 4. Now they lead by 8 again.
And Dakota Walls just picked up his third foul on that charge.
And here comes Caleb Freeman in for Merriman.
Looks like we got another wet spot on the floor. Bring out the towel.
A lot of fouls, a lot of physicality in this one. Red Hawks are hungry. They still have yet to put one in the win column. 0-4 on the season. Same cannot be said for the Warhawks. They have 4 wins on their young season. 4-1. Great start for them.
And coach leaves Dakota Walls in, trusting the senior with those 3 fouls. Sometimes you got to take a gamble. I like it. Need his length in there for this last possession of the game, or the quarter, mind you.
And they work it in. And there's another steal. Quickly bounce pass. Rogers finishes with the right hand from the left side. And it's a 10-point lead for the Warhawks here on the road as they beat the buzzer once again, 7 for the second straight quarter.
That was some beautiful, beautiful defense and beautiful ball movement.
Wow. How about that? What a way to end the third session of play here for the Warhawks as they were so close to that 10-point lead moments ago. A little bit early, had it dwindled down to 4. They got it back out to 8, and now it's at 10. And they have just a little bit more momentum as we turn our attention to this final 8-minute session of regulation. Let's thank another sponsor here on Lake Area Sports. Here's Carrie's Hair Shack in downtown Greers Ferry. We'll be right back on LAS after the break.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 8.
And we have returned here to Center Ridge as Nemo Vista playing host to Mount Vernon Enola this evening in some non-conference varsity action. Total of 4 games taking place here tonight. Junior girls, junior boys, senior girls, senior boys. They got tipped off at 4:30 earlier. We're so used to at least one junior high game followed by 2 senior high games, but they played all 4 tonight. You'll have that early on in the season a lot of times, as a foul was called on number 10 there, Tucker Henry from Mount Vernon Enola.
Wow.
Man.
What a move by Honeycutt. Well, no, that was Caleb Bess.
All right.
Kelby. As soon as he gets back in, contributing more for this Red Hawks team. They missed him that whole third quarter.
Yes, they did. That's his first point since the first quarter, so he went to second and third frames with no points.
I think he set out most of both of those quarters.
He did. Got the 3 points right there. That's the third foul on Brady Coran, who had a big third quarter in his own right. And a quick possession there for the Warhawks. They're trying to get it back as it's knocked out of bounds by Rogers. Oh, they're going to say Mount Vernon has it.
Wow. That was big. That was a momentum stopper right there.
Indeed. Best with 8 points. He's a basket away from double figures. A lot of guys out here with either close to double figures or at that point. And at that point, it already is Coran. Give him 13 now. 8 in this second half and 6 in the third quarter.
That was a good, solid pass by Dakota Walls. And looks like they're going to get another foul. First minute of action in this fourth quarter, and they are already with 3. This could contribute to the end of this, to the outcome of this one. Oh, wow.
And stolen. Boston Coran has it. He finds Walls. Walls showing off some handles. Finds Rogers. Rogers dumps it down low into Boston, or to Brady Coran, and he scores again.
This man is having a nice second half.
He is dominating the inside, the paint there. It is back up to a double-digit lead. Nemo Vista makes it a single-digit deficit, though, right there. Lane Honeycutt from the right side.
They're not going out without a fight, are they?
No. Rogers right back with a triple. James Rogers. He has 9 now.
Very fast-paced fourth quarter. Got Kelby Best attacking.
Look at this, like a heavyweight bout, back and forth. They deliver blows right there.
And looking to push it again. Oh, wow. That's going to be the night for Kelby Best. What a way to go out.
That is tough right there. Yes, that is it. 5 fouls. So he is disqualified. He'll have to watch the rest of this one from the bench with his team already down 10.
And every contest I've been at this young season, Kelby Best has fouled out and also played a huge part on offense. He's going to have to handle that fouling problem if they want to knock on a couple wins this season.
Tristan Williams back in. And quickly going to work, Brady Coran. Make that 12 points in this second half for him, 17 and counting. He is pouring it on from inside. Nemo Vista is going to have to find an answer if they want to cut into this deficit, down 12 now. He has just shown his dominance inside. He had 5 points. He didn't even score in the first quarter.
Wow.
As they call that one on Rogers.
James Rogers just got 2 quick ones.
Right. Little patting of the chest there, said that's on me right there, and he'll foul out.
Wow. And that's 5 fouls already in the first 2 minutes of this fourth quarter for this Warhawks team.
Right.
If you're a Nemo fan, that's some light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, they're
something
leaving
to hang on to.
They're leaving the door open somewhat right there. But you don't help yourself when you miss free throws like that. Caleb Freeman off the mark on the first one.
That's what you call shooting yourself in the foot on that one.
Thankfully for Nemo Vista's cause, he does get another one and makes that one. Usually, that would be a 1-and-1. Although we are at 5 team fouls, usually we'd have to wait 2 to get in the 1-and-1.
Oh, wow.
They're going to call offensive foul on Tav Henry. As to the deck went Jax Andrews. He's credited there with the charge, or drawing the charge, I should say.
And that was a big foul that Jax Andrews just caused. Tav Henry's got 4 fouls himself. He's been a focal point of this offense this evening. As you're going to see, number 15, Lane Honeycutt, check right back in for the Redhawks team.
Yep.
That's looking to go on a run.
Here comes the mop out. We had the towel the first 2 times. Now we've got the mop.
Where's this guy been at?
Big time in here from the ridge. Mount Vernon Nola had a slim 16-15 lead after the first quarter. They won the second quarter 13-12, big in part there to Bouchong's buzzer-beating triple, and they also won the third quarter 19-11. So
big third quarter out of them.
Indeed.
Got to think they had some momentum riding that Bouchong triple at the end of the half.
Right.
So they need to get this ball up the court.
And three-pointer missed. Put back quickly there by number 15, I believe that is, Lane Honeycutt.
Yes, sir. He's having a nice night in the inside.
Nemo Vista trying to hang around here and make it interesting. They now trail by 9. Mount Vernon Nola has been resilient all over the floor over the course of the night. Bouchong fakes on the three.
Oh.
Nearly had it stripped away there by Williams, but a whistle blown and a foul called against the Red Hawks.
That almost looked like a clean pick, Richard.
And that will be the fourth on Williams. Yes, it did. It was awfully close.
A lot of key pieces in this game in foul trouble.
Henry inside to Brady Coran. What a second half it's been for him as it's rebounded there by Honeycutt. Quickly over to Condre. He's leading the charge. He waits for everybody to retreat past or to get past midcourt. Andrews drives in, kicks out. So he was doubled down there. Floater up by Freeman, no good.
Wow.
And it will stay with Nemo Vista.
Wow, I thought he had a chance of getting a foul called. Walls, though. Looks like Brady Cran's playing out of his tennis shoes this evening. I just seen somebody from the bench throw him his other shoe.
Looking for an open teammate. They find Freeman. Freeman up in amongst the trees. No good. Put back attempt also no good. Is the third time the charm. No, but it could result in points still for Jude Condre as he's at the line now.
9-point ball game. This is what you want as a Nemo Vista fan. Seeing some points at the line with the clock stopped.
Right, and 9 points seems like a lot, but if you break it down by possessions, that's 3, and there's still 4:33 left in the game. Seems like Mount Vernon Nola has had chances to keep the foot on the gas pedal, but they've left the door open for the Red Hawks.
Wow, I didn't see that. Tav Henry just fouled out, Richard.
He did. I missed that as well. Wow. So another starter goes out. That's 2 now. Rogers and Henry are out of the game due to fouling out.
And on the other side, you have Kelby Bess also fouling out.
As Walls misses that one inside. Quickly again, come the Red Hawks. Pull up 3. It looked good. It looked good, but it was just missed as that putback is good for Condre. And that's his first field goal since the first quarter.
That cuts it down to a 2-possession ball game.
57-51. Things are heating up here from Nemo Vista. Here's a fake for Bouchong. Over to Boston Coran. 3-pointer missed. Another big rebound here for Jax Andrews. Here comes Nemo Vista, trailing by 6. 3:45 left in regulation. This is right where they want it, down by 2 possessions.
One more.
Freeman to Andrews for 3. Oh. Just missed there. Good block out by Bouchong there. He stepped in front of Honeycutt, blocked him out, and got the board. Dangerous pass to Coran. Boston Coran now to Brady, and that's good. Boston to Brady Coran right there.
Some brotherly love right there.
Yes. And 7, that is 14 points in the second half for Brady Coran, including 8 in this fourth quarter. He is carrying the torch.
He is indeed. As I think he's going to get credited for that foul on Lane Honeycutt. And put Honeycutt back to the line. I believe Honeycutt hasn't missed one all night. A free throw, that is. And he continues.
Knocks in that first one. As here comes Tucker Henry in for Boston Coran.
Got to have a Henry and a Coran in at the same time.
Right. And that getting the kind roll right there all the way through the net it goes for Honeycutt. Perfect trip to the charity stripe.
Keeps it a 2-possession game.
Here's a three. Bouchon. Oh, all the way down, just rolled out. That would have been his fifth three of the night. Condre on the other end. Stops, pops, tries to bank it home. No good. And finally coming up with it there was Tucker Henry.
Wow.
Fireworks here from Center Ridge in this one. Open three. Henry can't get it to go.
Wow.
Bouchon has it knocked away. Andrews has it. Andrews now to number 10, Jude Condre, and he commits that sin right there. Commits the turnover.
And Jax Andrews giving his all. He just took that right out of the hands of Bouchon.
.227 left here in this fourth quarter. 6-point game. Trying to make it a 9-point game. Bouchon, and he does just that.
They left him wide open for someone that's been shooting like that all night. How do you do that, Richard?
Off the inbounds in the right corner. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triples for 15 points. All of his 15 from beyond the arc on those 5 trifectas.
Nice move.
Right back answering is Condre from in close. He banks it home. And we're going to have a timeout with 2:01 left in the fourth quarter. In a single-digit lead for Mount Vernon Enola as they have the 7-point advantage, 62-55. Let's take another quick commercial break here and thank another one of our great sponsors here is Red River Dodge. As they say in the commercial, they'll hook you up with a great car or truck. Make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs. We'll be right back.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes. You don't want to miss out on.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 2 minutes, 1 second left here in this fourth quarter as the Warhawks of Mount Vernon Enola lead the Redhawks.
Oh, wow.
Of Nemo Vista 62-55. Make it 62-57 on that steal and finish at the basket. Was that Condre?
That was Condre.
Once again, that's 7 points for him in the fourth quarter.
And Cody Hoover gets fouled on the other end. I think that's going to be called on Lane Honeycutt. Yep, and that's going to... Oh, no, that's Tristan Williams. That's going to be his fifth. Wow.
And he came in for Condre, who fouled out. Now he fouls out in turn.
Wow. 2 key pieces for both sides on the bench now. And Cody can't connect on that first free throw.
That's 20 points that's fouled out for 20 of the 57 for Nemo Vista on the bench now. That can't come back in. Second one up and no good. Rebound, however, by the Warhawks. They have it again. Walls misses that jumper try from the right corner, the mid-range. Oh, wow. Man, tough play right there as it's turned over. Mount Vernon Enola.
I don't know if they know they can slow the ball down.
Hey, up 5 with a minute and a half. I believe they will do that now. They have 25 seconds to work with on the shot clock. They get it to Walls. Walls dribbling with the left hand, top of the key. Now over to Tucker Henry. Henry drives. Now they kick it back out, playing a little keep away here. And it looks like Coach Blocker wants to talk it over with his Warhawks. And we'll let them do just that. In the meantime, we'll thank another sponsor here. Here's Happy Hanger Consignment out of Greers Ferry. Be right back here. Keep it locked on Lake Area Sports for the conclusion of this non-conference boys game. Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade. Gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969. And we have returned out of the timeout. We're approaching that minute mark here in the fourth quarter. MVE with the basketball, leading by 5. And here's a shot up that beats the buzzer for Dakota Walls. Quiet night for him, but that may be the biggest basket of this fourth quarter right there.
That was huge for Dakota Walls.
Wow. And now Coach Stanek wants a timeout. Trailing by 7, 49.1 ticks left here in this fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere as these two teams have fought teeth and nail since the opening tip. It has been back and forth, a dogfight and chess match, if you will. We shall return. Here is Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, Steve Landers. Be right back.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboyChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
Mount Vernon Enola 64, Nemo Vista 57. 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Redhawks trying to draw a bit closer, and they do right there. Quickly is Jude Condre from in close.
And when do you think the fouling is about to start, Richard?
Has to at some point, and there it is. It will be on Lane Honeycutt.
Still one away from the bonus. So.
Right. They'll have to foul quickly here. Mount Vernon Enola will take it out on the sideline closest to us. Walls will have the honors as quickly in here. Boston Coran will check in for MVE.
Gotta get your free throw shooting lineup in.
And Dakota Walls quickly fouled there. So he's at the line for 2. Huge free throws here for the senior Walls. Just had a big basket moments ago. Here he is in another big situation. First one up and good. Second one up and also good. 2 clutch free throws there for Dakota Walls.
Those big-time buckets, free throws from your senior leader.
And another timeout here for Nemo Vista. And they, I believe, are out now. And look at Mount Vernon. They've only called 1 timeout this entire game. Wow. That's it. No more for Nemo Vista. So it'll be interesting how they will assess this final, or how they will address this final 22.6 seconds of regulation. Let's take another quick timeout here. Thank another sponsor. Be right back here from Center Ridge after this break in the action. And we're back. 22.6 ticks left on the clock here in this fourth quarter. Quick inbound pass to Caleb Freeman. Our score 66-59 in favor of Mount Vernon Nola. Oh, nice jumper put in there by Jax Andrews.
Oh, wow. Breakout.
And quickly on the other end, answering right back, Tucker Henry. Wow. And a three, but it's going to be too little, too late. Who was that?
That was Lane Honeycutt, number 15.
Wow. And that it will do it. Your final. Sorry about the score there.
Got quick fast.
Right, 68-64. The Warhawks are going to survive and roll to 5-1 on the season. What a strong record for the Warhawks. One of their best starts in recent years. As for the Redhawks, they remain winless and fall to 0-5 on the campaign trail. All right, we are back here as post-game prayer in the books, counting up these final tallies before we call it a night here from Center Ridge. A lot of scoring once again in this one. High-octane action here in this nightcap game as the Warhawks are able to hold off the Redhawks in a battle of Hawks. We'll be back on the air again tomorrow. We'll go over that schedule in just a bit. All right, I think I have it. We'll start with Nemo Vista again. They fall to 0-5. They're so close. They're so close to that first win. They have fought extremely tough. A lot of times you say, tell me your record. I'll tell you how good you are. Well, don't let the 0-5 fool you. These Redhawks are going to sneak. They'll sneak up on a few teams this year and get some wins. I'll tell you that. They can do it.
Without a doubt, like I said, their only loss that was above single digits was against Concord last week. Every other game falling 7 points, 8 points, 3 points, 4 points. They're not a bad ball club.
No, they're still learning the new system. Coach Stanek still trying to get them adjusted. He's a new coach, and they've had the same coach for a while. Now they've got a new one. It just takes a little while. The season's still young. That's only their 5th game. It is not nowhere near their 20th or 25th or 30th. So, all right, we'll start here. Lane Honeycutt led all scorers with 18 points, followed by 11 for Jude Condre, 10 for Kelby Bess, 8 for Jax Andrews, 7 for Tristan Williams, 4 for Brody Merriman, 4 for Dalton Bennett, and 1 for Caleb Freeman for their 64. And for Mount Vernon Nola, actually Brady Coran was your leading scorer in the game. I apologize, but Lane Honeycutt was your leading scorer for the Redhawks. So Brady Coran with 19 points, including 14 in the second half.
Big second half effort.
He had 8 in the fourth quarter alone. Nearly half of his offensive production came in the final 8 minutes. 15 points for Anthony Bouchon, and what a night it was for him from downtown. 1 3 in the first quarter, 2 threes in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fourth for a grand total of 15 big points. Close to double figures was James Rogers with 9, as well as 8 for Dakota Walls, 6 for Cody Hoover, 5 for Tav Henry, 4 for Tucker Henry, and 2 for Boston Coran. Again, your final, Warhawks 68, Redhawks 64. We'll go over the schedule real quick as we've got some more round ball tomorrow night, as well as some Friday night football action on Lake Area Sports. Looks like tomorrow Concord will play host to Bradford. That'll be Gavin and Keegan on the call. And me and Jonathan and Jackson will make the trek up to Melbourne as they will play host to Quitman in a 3A2 football battle. So we'll have more basketball and more football as we wrapped up coverage of the Class 2A state volleyball tournament today. Congratulations to Mansfield, the Lady Tigers, as well as the Lady Eagles of Conway Christian. They play for a state championship Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock p.m., and it should be a really good game. Conway Christian had to battle back from down 2 sets to force a 5th, and they won that 5th one. So their season stays alive as it ended in the semifinals last season, but they redeemed themselves and will play for the gold on Saturday from the Spa City of Hot Springs. So we're going to call tonight. Great to call with you for the first official time. 7. We'll meet up again at some point during the conference slate between Southside B Ranch and Mount Vernon and Unola.
Yes, sir.
Where the voices will provide the voice of play-by-play for both of those schools. And we'll also be in there with Jonathan, voice of the Bulldogs. And we'll just continue to go on. And I'm looking forward to a great season with you and everyone else. So we're going to call tonight. Any final thoughts here as the Lady Warhawks and Warhawks pull the broom out on senior high action?
To be honest with you, I just seen a commanding victory by the Lady Warhawks. Nothing you didn't expect out of this team.
Right.
Well coached, well played throughout the whole evening, and a tough, gritty victory for the Warhawks themselves.
All right. Well, there you have it in the books. Again, your final in girls, Mount Vernon Nola 57 and Nemo Vista 17. And in the boys, you see on your screen there, Warhawks 68, Redhawks 64. So for Seven Hurt and Richard Sharp, we're going to call it a night here from Center Ridge. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night. Everyone have a good night. God bless. And we will see you tomorrow night.